All right, we're going to start a little early. I didn't want to wait the 12 minutes, but this is some breaking news here. Ezekiel Elliott somehow is being signed by the Chargers, and this is real because I've seen it multiple places. So this is not, one of these zany, loony things people just book for no apparent reason. We're back on Chrome. We used this morning Firefox. It was pretty good. It had a few weirdnesses about it, but overall, much better than before because I don't think I could use Restream before on Firefox. So in some ways, I liked it. It worked for me. It was really good. There's two accounts, by the way. We have on X, we have one that's Shout MGB, and then we also have just the Michael Bathurst account as well. Just let me look. I'm just going to check something here. So I'm going to look at some of the notifications. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Danny, for all that you do. I appreciate you. Thank you to Rumi. I'm noticing here your support. I really appreciate it. I really do. I don't want to end the stream, but I do want to look at a couple things here. Date and time cannot be changed. You still can edit details of other channels. Okay, no problem. So according to this, it is on LinkedIn. It is on TikTok, Twitch. So let's just have a quick look here on TikTok. I'm looking at X as we speak. And let's see what we've got here. If I can show you some of this. LinkedIn, Van is a can. Okay, save. I'm just going to get out of here. All right, so we've got messages. And what are the messages pertain to? Herbal sent a link. Spiritual High Table Alchemist sent another link. And we've got, I see Rich Roberts and Tony D, Jackie, Terry Lightfoot, Rumi, Maria, Simone, Donika, Edward Lynn, Bipolar Recorder Space, Noah, Christina, Sage, Alyssa, Netta, Mitchell, Karina, who else? Fabio, Art. I haven't known a lot of arts. Herc? I always think of Herc. When I see Herc, I always think Hercules, right? I'm going to move this. Then we won't see the glow on my glasses. We don't need the glow. I could put it here, and it'll do the same thing. It'll just be less glowy. Okay. So, currently, we have 11 people on YouTube. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you and all that you do. Absolutely. I'm going to open this. This is fairly new. This is Udio. Or is this just a picture? I think this is just a picture, but I have a song that has this picture. So it's not quite what I thought it was, but that's okay. Let's go to video and see what we've got. We did a whole bunch of renditions of chill lo-fi. This is a short one. Let's do this one right here. And they're great for like Instagram. All right, we're back. All kinds of controversy going on, but within football. And yeah, this is pretty wild. I really like Mina Kimes. She's very good. Several NFL teams have reached out to Bill Belichick to see if he would be interested in leaving college football for NFL coaching job. Oh, come on. Why do people do that? You suddenly have interest? You suddenly have interest because there's interest in him. Is that why? You wanted nothing to do with him last year. It's like Pete Carroll, that name's being thrown around as someone that might be interesting, right? Graham Barton, here we go, sporting a t-shirt that has some 1K on it there. Yes, indeed. Interesting. And I think that was for Bucky. Which running backs were a pleasant surprise this year? And which running backs were maybe not living up to their potential? That's such a good question. I'm just looking at it here. There's no link. It's hilarious. It's just a question. So I guess you're left to your own devices here, right? You become who you needed. Let's see here. Let's see if we can make this bigger so I can see what I'm doing. You become who you needed to become in order to survive. Now it's time to become who you needed to become in order to thrive. Ooh, that's a good one. I like that one. That is very good. I'm going to copy that one if I can. Yep, right there. It'll let me. Okay. Oh my God. Look at this. Is this not crazy? He'll run until he can't run anymore. Period. If there ever was a guy that wanted to run a dictatorship forever, Trump. I like how it becomes rum. All right, let's do Healing Awakening. Put that in the background as we're doing stuff. Holy mackerel. That's insane how high he got there. He was the supreme athlete. Pele. Deep within your soul, there's a secret dream. Hold on tight, don't let it go, let it gleam. Walking through the storm. So we were just mentioning Pete Carroll. And Bears are interested in him because he's great with younger players and building a culture. I would love to see him work, but there's some ageism there for sure. And that went on with Bill Belichick as well, let's be real. So here's the what is this here? Uniform combo. Okay. For the wild card. Whispers of the night keep calling your name. Rise above the doubts, play the winning game. Is he gonna get better and be okay? He's under concussion protocol right now. Jalen Hurts is probably very concerned about his health right now, but also concerned about his career. It's a great shot here. So 18 games, 15 and 3 record, 5,659 total yards, 46 total TDs, 8 interceptions, and a 105.8 passer rating, and not in the Pro Bowl. But these are his playoff stats that we're seeing right here. That's impressive. He's played 18 games. 15 and 3 record. And a passer rating of 105.8. So when it matters, he shows up, right? That's cool. They are ridiculous. Let's have a quick look here. I like this. I like the clap. Let's see here. That's very good. Very good. So I'm going to have to start putting some of the newer tracks in the background here while we're playing. Preferably not with vocals. I find it odd that it took a year for them to come around on him. I wonder if it had something to do with him being more likable because he was on TV. Very interesting. Who's this? Titans expect to interview Bills director of player personnel, Terrence Gray, for vacant GM position. Okay, I won't lie to you, I don't know this individual, but that's him right there. Okay. So Jalen will practice Wednesday. So they're hoping he'll be in the game, but we'll see. I think that's going to be iffy at best. The Raiders are among the teams that have inquired about whether Bill Belichick would reconsider his move to college football. Why now? Like, it's a business. And, you can't use logic with the business part of it. It's all about making money, right? All right, let's see here. Josh Blackwell named NFC Special Teams Player of the Week. Well, how cool is that? Let's have a look at that. That's very cool. Saquon Barkley. There we go. Raise your hand if Saquon Barkley is... Is he a champion? I don't know. Time will tell. It's kind of bold to consider that one player, especially a running back, could win you a Super Bowl. Not to be ignorant, but that's more of a quarterback role. Biggest home field advantage. Okay, let's put this up, see what this is all about. Go here. There we go. Highmark Stadium in Buffalo. M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. NRG Stadium in Houston. The Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia. The Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay, or SoFi Stadium where the Raiders are. Not the Raiders, the Rams. I find Raiders and Rams in my head sometimes. They get interchanged. Okay, let's have a look here. Well, this is a vid. Okay, let's see here. Chiefs Kingdom, you helped this champion win. All right. Oh, look at this. Wow. This is nice. This is nice to see. This is really cool. I like this. Man of the Year Charity Challenge. Travis Kelsey. So he's giving back. That's great. That is wonderful. Chargers kicker Cameron Dicker kicks the ball quicker. No. Josh Blackwell. Oh, interesting. Special Teams Player of the Week. Okay. Interesting. I really thought the Seahawks were going to do better this year. I'm not shocked that the 49ers had a bad year. I didn't ever dream that they would not make it. Do you know what I mean? Lions running back, Jameer Gibbs, Broncos QB, Bo Nix named Offensive Players of the Week. Well, that's cool. I like that. I saw some footage of Jameer, and it was impressive. It really was. It was crazy. Let's see. Anything else interesting here? Huh. This is a great shot. This is a great shot. This pretty much sums them up. Smiles, happiness, teamwork. They're a great team. Especially offensively. They're unbelievable. Wow. This is pretty intense. The fires, some of the stuff that's going on with the fires right now in California. Oh, there we go. Once again, they're showing Travis here. Well, if you think about it now, he has a whole different demographic of young women who didn't even know that he existed 2 years ago, thanks to Taylor Swift. So he wasn't even a thought. He wasn't a blip on the radar, where now he is clearly, one of the best, most recognizable athletes for branding, right? Pretty much him and this guy, they can sell any product now. And his brother, right? They're so recognized. What is going to go on with this person here? Micah. Is he going to continue to be with Dallas? He's already predicting that the Cowboys will be in the Super Bowl next year. That's pretty bold. A little crazy, actually. It's a better word. This is cool. Let's see if we can get this to fit, though. Yeah, that's about as good as it's going to get. Let's see if I can make it big enough that I can read it. Okay, completion. Yeah, his completion percentage rate was 69, the highest by a rookie QB in NFL history, with a minimum of 100 attempts. 891 rushing yards, most by a rookie QB in NFL history. That's incredible. Of all the rookies throughout NFL history, that is a quarterback, 891. There's a lot of running backs that would like to have 891 this year. 12 passing TDs. Most by a rookie in NFL history. Huh. So we'll see. How's he going to do in the playoffs? That's the big question. Is he going to be good enough in the playoffs? I don't know. I sure hope so. Or is he going to be lost, wondering what went wrong, and going, hey, this football thing's tough? He seems mentally very together. Healing music, jazzy. Enjoy. We're back. I had to put some tunage on there. I was getting a little bit of a coughing fit going on, so I didn't want you guys to hear that. Um, every division. Let's have a look here. Self explanatory. Enjoy. Make it large so you can see it. Okay, so if you look at the NFC, it has been predominantly the Eagles, the Cowboys, right? That's what it's been for many years. The Commanders in 2020, yes, and the Commanders in 2015. And then we've got the Lions for the last 2 years have dominated the NFC North. And then Minnesota, and that was, I guess, the 1 year Kirk Cousins, turned it around. Then we also have 3 years of Green Bay, and that was, I believe, Aaron Rodgers. And then the Bears in 2018. And then if you look here at the NFC South, if you look at history, it's interesting. It has been 5 in a row now that the NFC South has been dominated. That is crazy. Yeah, that's amazing. And then before that, it was the Saints. And then in 2016, as you can see here, it was the Falcons. And it was funny. Tony and I talked about this, and I said, I think it's been about almost 10 years since Carolina has won a division. And it was 10 years ago. But I think it was only 9 when we discussed it. If you look here at the NFC West, so you're looking at the Rams. San Fran for 2 years had total dominance between 22 and 23, as we're talking 2022 and 2023. LA in 2021, phenomenal. And then it looks like the Falcons, San Fran in 2019, right? But there's dominance definitely with certain teams. And if you read patterns, and I bet you people who bet know these things. And that's, again, like I said, go with your gut. The matchup really doesn't matter in the playoffs because everybody starts at 0-0 again. It doesn't matter how great your record was. If you lose, you're gone. It's that simple. And people don't put it in that perspective. It's a totally different league. It's a different season. Talk to the Cowboys about that. Great winning records. Couldn't get past 2 playoff games. You've got quarterbacks that have never won a playoff game. I don't believe Lamar has ever won a playoff game. I could be wrong. Maybe one. I'll have to look that up. Alexa, has Lamar Jackson ever won a playoff game?
From statmuse.com. Lamar Jackson has a record of 2-4 in the playoffs in his career.
Okay. So he has 2 wins. First, so he's never gotten to the second game and won. That's what I thought. So he has had some playoff success. But he's never made it to the Super Bowl. And he's never won the Super Bowl. Which is crazy. But coaching at this time of the year is everything. It really is. All right, let's look here. The entire regular season. And let's get this to fit. See if it'll actually... There it is. It came up. Okay, so we've got no shockers here. We've got Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, St. Brown, Brian Thomas Jr., Drake London. That's insane. Malik Neighbors, Terry McLaren, C.D. Lamb, Jackson Smith Njigba, and Garrett Wilson. Pretty impressive. Pretty impressive indeed. Looking forward to being part of your goat fuel team, Jerry Rice. Aw, that's cool. That's very cool. That's Steely Dan that I'm seeing there. Here we go. T. Higgins. It's going to be a little different because possibly I could make a little more money. Hopefully, that's the case. So he's hoping he's going to get paid either with the Bengals or somebody else. And I get it. You only have a window where you can make so much money, make the most of it, right? Especially for professional athletes. You ask those players that have embraced a locker room with him, and they'll never say those things about him. So, in other words, there are many that really like him. Huh. I get these guys are friends in real life. They get along really well. A lot of interest right here with Pete Carroll. So, interesting. The Bears. So, the Bears are supposedly interested in him and also Bill Belichick. Huh. All right, what do you got? This is cool. In the playoff, every game is the biggest of your career. That is so true. I never thought of it that way. Right? And it doesn't matter the lineup, none of that matters. You see teams defeat teams that just don't. And if you look through the season, every team has had moments of greatness where they've taken advantage of another team, right? But it is, and it's a brand new season, and people have to start realizing that none of that matters. And that's why they needed to clear house so badly, the Cowboys and the 49ers. If you can't get it done, find somebody who can, or at least be in pursuit of that, because if you don't, you have to live with yourself, right? And the livelihoods. And here's the thing, not many athletes get to that level. And even Dan Campbell last year was worried that they wouldn't get back, that they missed a golden opportunity. And that's what happened with the 49ers. They fell asleep at the wheel. And the Ravens, they choked. There's no other way of saying it. They absolutely choked. There's no way they should have lost that game. If they had been prepared, there may have been injuries I don't know about. And that's the thing. You don't know at this time of the year how bad people are. Someone could have had a wicked tear in their back or their calf, or you just don't know. This is funny. This is funny. These guys will be friends for life. They may even be on another team together. We'll see. All right, let's have a look at this. I still say he is MVP this year. As much as I like Josh Allen. And Josh Allen not playing, I think, kind of did it, right? So here we go. We're looking at top 5 passer ratings. Aaron Rodgers at 122.5. Aaron Rodgers at 121.5. Peyton Manning at 121.1. Lamar Jackson at 119.6. And Nick Foles at 119.2. The league, though, let's be real, is so more, it's another level than it was when Peyton Manning was playing. Come on. We got to get a little real with this. Let's see if we can get this to fit better. Yeah, I may just have to do this. Okay, so we're looking at top 12 QBs, Lamar Jackson. They've got Sam Darnold at 2, Joe Burrow at 3, Baker Mayfield at 4, Jaden Daniels at 5, Jared Goff at 6, Kyler Murray at 7, Justin Herbert at 8, Bo Nix at 9, Russell Wilson at 10, Michael Penix, oh my lord, 11, and Josh Dobbs 12. Is this a joke? What is this? If your fantasy football league that's funny. I think that's intended to be a joke. Oh my god. Look at this. Is there some truth in that? I don't know. I'm not close enough to it to know. It's a pretty bold statement, though. It's not one I would repeat. NFL Twitter praises Mike Evans. Absolutely. For him to be injured to the degree that he was for 4 games and still come back and get 1,000 yards is pretty spectacular. And he's done this now for 11 seasons. Oh, wow. This is the total payroll. This is a cool stat. I'm going to keep this one. Save image. There we go. Got it. They're all in the same ballpark, though, right? Cleveland's a little over. Atlanta did some bold moves. Kansas City is up there. Baltimore as well. They're always saying Cincinnati's really cheap. How can they be cheap if they're paying $238.7 million for their roster? Yeah, see, you can't always believe everything you hear, right? I like this. He might be better than we thought. Yeah, I hope so. Some players, it just takes a little longer to get the pace of the game, right? That is a great coach. One of the best. That's funny. He's still short. He's still pretty tiny. Those things are not going to change. So, but if you look at Jaden Daniels this year, he got hurt. And you could tell he was hurt because he was not performing to the same degree, and it was about mid-season. That's so funny. Income taxes are important. It's so true. It's a very valid point. Here we go. I like this. I like the breakdown. Oh, look at that. That is such a cool photo. Ah, it's Elvis's birthday. That's cool. It's at least this week, right? Okay, here we go. If today is Rodgers' last game, he's going out with a 500 career TDs. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool indeed. 82. Wow. That's why they like working together. They know what they're doing. Let's have a look at this. Here we go. Most rushing yards by a 30-plus-year-old running back. If you think about that, that is so incredible that he has done as well as he has. this year. He is definitely slower, though. Both Tony and I have noticed that. He's So where's he going to end up? We don't know. This is awesome. Look at this. Anybody know who this is? I was a huge fan of this group, mostly in the 70s. I loved the tune Barracuda. Still do. Think it's a great tune. One of the best rock licks ever. All right, here we go. Barry Sanders speaking up for Dan Campbell. Oh my God, this is hilarious. Look at this. Anybody know who that is? If you're a Kiss fan, you would know. All right. Here's a great shot of Baker. He'll age well. He'll be 50 and he'll look like he's 30. As we said earlier, David Bowie, the many looks at David Bowie. Here he is right here. This will be a great game. It's not beyond the realms of possibility, though, the Steelers win that. So, for those who did not choose Devon Achane in his second career season, he had 1,501 total yards, 12 TDs, 673 yards after the catch. First among running backs. That is impressive. He's insanely fast. He is hurt a lot, though. This is the Chase Brown, one of my favorite players to watch this year. It's sad that he just was shy of 1,000 yards. But he didn't really have a lot of support. Ah, I hope this is real. They just confirmed that Jalen Hurts is going to play. We'll have to see. All right. Anybody know who this is? This is Jefferson Airplane, and who's the lead singer? We talked about this earlier this week. Oh, there's Shannon with his opinions. I agree with Shannon on this one. Ah, this is very cool. Look at this. Playoff wins. San Francisco 38, Patriots 37, Green Bay 37, Steelers 36, Cowboys 36. That is impressive. Goes to show you how close all that is, though. All right, appreciation post. 17 games, 0 sacks allowed. I don't know how they figured that out. This is a great shot of Jimmy. Very nice. Player of the week. Here we go. We'll just wait a second there, let you see Jimmy. Yeah. Okay. Player of the week. This is awful. Look how hot those are burning. I feel for those people so bad. 2 nights at the Cove Inn. Here we go. They got Jack DeKaiser in a couple nights. J.W. Jones Band. Brooks and Boskill. He's amazing. And Miss Emily Band. I like her. She's very entertaining. This looks like... Oh, Malcolm Young from AC/DC. Breaking. What's this all about, breaking? Browns move Myles Garrett to the 49ers in a blockbuster trade proposal. Is this real? Interesting. We'll see. Sometimes these rumors have merit, other times they don't. Okay, let's have a look at this. Red jerseys on Sunday night. There we go. And what else do we have here? Oh my God, look at that. How cool is this? 1988 Topps football pack. That is wild. Okay, so Jets, Saints, Bears, Jags will interview Aaron Glenn for their head coach. That's quite a few. Jets, Saints, Bears, Jags. Cowboys fans angry after team blocks Bears from interviewing Mike McCarthy. Yeah, I heard this. Is this real, though? Again, got to look at the source and say to yourself, how real is this? Don't know, right? Here's a great shot. It's incredible that he is still alive. 1 second. Yes? Does T have to go? Okay, I'll be there in like 3 minutes. Folks, I'm going to wrap this up. I think T is in the midst of having an accident here. I think she's hungry though. So we'll feed her first and we'll take her out. It's crazy windy. It's -9. If you can, please like, share, subscribe, and truly be kind to one another. See you soon.